Sure. So my name is Natalie. I do business development for FoxWallet. FoxWallet is a decentralized Web3 wallet that serves as an entrance and a getaway for the Web3 beginners, Web3 enthusiasts, and supports over 85 different networks with all the unique blockchain mechanisms basically available in the space. So FoxWallet itself is a basically decentralized platform, right? And I wouldn't say problem, it's more like about what we actually offer to the world, because any wallet has to serve as a platform with any kind of like all sorts of diverse functionalities that are available in the blockchain space, right? Because this is the first place that you sort of come to, to see what's in there, what's in the space, right? So I would say that this is the thing that we provide, a place where you can check out all the different networks like Alio. You can see what kind of functions they have, and you can also test them out, right? You can see like what you can do with them and stuff, and play around as well, and kind of get deeper into the blockchain space, into the Web3 space. And in terms of the rest, obviously, like I would say, in terms of the problems, it's probably the security, first of all. So FoxWallet is decentralized, meaning that, your keys, you store them, whatever, you write them on a piece of paper, or I don't know, keep them in your head, right? But basically they only belong to you. Nobody else has any access to those, which is pretty cool. And the second thing, it has FoxWallet has multiple layers of security that is provided by different like security APIs, audits and stuff, which obviously solves another problem that we still have in the blockchain space, right? Because it's still relatively new, right? So obviously, there's so many things that we can't really grasp on. So obviously security is one of the biggest things that we really try to sort of solve as one of the problems. And I think we've done a great work at it. Last but not the least, it's interoperability. And it's the first time I actually managed to pronounce this word well. Interoperability itself, because there's so many different blockchains, so many different functions in the Web3 space, and obviously you would like to have sort of this seamless bridging between all of them. I'm not talking bridging just like swaps, I'm talking bridging as like easily moving from one network to another one and having like zero frictions between them. So this is one of the things that we're trying to achieve, at least with our UI, our user experience as well, because we have access to all these networks, and we try to give the access like all at once to our users. What inspired me to start with FoxWallet in general was the fact that, it was 2021. Everybody was really bullish on crypto. It was a thing that it was actually the time where everybody was trying to jump in, even though they didn't really know much about Web3. So it was a good beginning, and it was a good way for my career to expand. Yeah, it's something new. It's a new technology, which is a brilliant thing for young people, because we sort of bring progress into the world. And for the company itself, it was started by our co-founders. They've been very deeply into Web3 space and the blockchain space for years and years. They're one of the OG, like very early OGs. And so it was very technical sort of space for them. And they started with deep in projects. So it was all about the decentralization, like the transparency that centralized or Web2 doesn't really give us, right? So this is how it actually started, So FoxWallet started with the deep in, like very deep technical stuff as well. Oh, absolutely. So, as I said, it's a platform, multi-functional platform, right? So it does give you a lot of different features. So as I said, there's 85 different networks, including Alio. So we have a browser extension and the mobile app on top of that. And all these 85 networks, they're not just like one mechanism. It's all like sort of layer ones, layer twos and stuff, privacy, non-privacy. So like lots of unique sort of things that are offered by all these networks. And on top of that, we have we have swaps on FoxWallet, like same chain swaps. We have bridging on FoxWallet, meaning that you can bridge one sort of digital asset from one network to another completely different network and a completely different asset, right? Which obviously, burns some of the bridges, in terms of like these frictions, right? So it helps a lot. Another function that is also worth mentioning is like different on-ramps and off-ramps that we've got available on FoxWallet. We have obviously, for every single network, we have access to all their communities, explorers and stuff. We have a discovery page where we list all the dApps from all the different ecosystems that we have supported. So basically the users, they click on it and they get instant access to those dApps without the need to jump to any like external browser. They stay within the FoxWallet browser, which is fantastic because same comes with Aleo. Like we have a list of all the dApps that are available in the Aleo ecosystem, and you know, users just click on them and that's it, and they can have this seamless experience on Aleo dApps within FoxWallet. Now, as for the rest, obviously we have over 10,000 different digital asset supporters and NFTs and stuff, so which, you know, obviously gives users much more diversity. And another thing is also staking, which is, I think it's a very popular feature, to be fair, that we also have on Aleo and FoxWallet. And as for the rest, one of the things I usually like to talk about more like security, because without security, no function matters, to be fair. So obviously one of the functionality that we have, the core one, is the security itself. So apart from FoxWallet being open source, it's been audited, as well as it has like a few security API integrations, like Go Plus, for example. So it gives like multiple layers of security for users, you know, whenever they try to click a certain address, you know, and it might be fraudulent, right? So basically these APIs block those transactions and stuff, you know, they block certain websites, which gives them so much more sense of security and also actually secures them. So yeah, this is in a nutshell about the functions that we have. Okay, so this is interesting because the space evolves very fast, and yet in this space, it's a little bit different for wallets, to be fair. And something that I see and the team sees, like, for the future of any wallet, hopefully, is the, you know, more like seamless interactions, right? Like a Web2 experience in the Web3 wallet, right? And for that, obviously working on a way for users to create a wallet instantly without the need, you know, to try to secure your private keys and also the seed phrase and stuff. It's a long process, and it's very hard for the mass adoption that everybody talks about, right? And in general, it's a little too much time. You want things easy, right? We live in a very fast world. Mm-hmm. So this is one of the things that we will definitely focus on this year, is trying to achieve this, you know, making sure that the users can create the wallet instantly, yet it will be secure and their private keys will still be secure. As for the rest, obviously focusing on the Aleo ecosystem, to be fair, because obviously the ecosystem is thriving, it's evolving. So obviously for that, we would need to add more functions, yeah, more integrations that are sort of natively inbuilt into FoxWallet on Aleo. And obviously the same comes with other networks too, to be fair, because the more bridging we have between all these different networks, different mechanisms, the better for the users, for everyone, for the whole space. And as for the rest, obviously focusing also on security, to be fair. It's one of the top things. So a lot comes with like maintaining everything. And also marketing, you know, campaigns and stuff. Obviously we want to keep the users happy as well, engaged and stuff. So obviously always doing like a lot of fun activities and entertainment on Discord, Twitter, you know, all the social activities, and yeah. Advice. So I used to say something like DYOR, which is obviously important, yeah, and you gotta do it. But also, probably for somebody who's already in the space, right, like something that I've taken for myself recently is also research. So when you go to conferences like this, it's not only about networking and finding partnership and stuff, it's also about seeing what other people are building, what other people are saying, because we're such a young community, right, and people are still, thank God, are listening to each other. They're happy to listen no matter like what kind of idea you have. They listen to it because they know you might actually get there, right? You might have something that will change it all, right? So I have been listening a lot to different panels, to different presentations, and I absolutely love them because you then see, oh, these are what the big guys are doing and stuff. You know what's happening in the space as well, which really changed my perspective on how I also should do my job as well. To be fair, yeah, because we as a project we also want to evolve. We want to be sustainable, right? So this is super important to do this kind of research within the space and see what people are doing, what people are talking about, what they want, right? And every market is different as well, because let's say you go to a Hong Kong conference, it's like the projects that are participating and the people that go there are completely, like they have very different ideas because they also focus on that particular market, yeah? But here in the ETH Denver, I noticed quite a few differences in terms of like what people's interest is, to be fair. So it's the research, you know. Sure, yeah, so we're FoxWallet again. Our website is foxwallet.com, so this is the only official website that we have. It's very important that you make sure that you go to the real one, because in any actually Web3 project. Our Twitter as well is FoxWallet Official. We have Discord, which is super lively, and we have a special actually Alio channel there as well, so you can follow the Alio news and FoxWallet Alio news on our Discord channel. This is our logo. I have it all right here on me. and yeah, please always, we welcome any questions and suggestions, because our community is key. This is how our product evolves. So please find us there. My name is Natalie and I'm from FoxWallet.